Good afternoon, everyone. Thought I'd change the scenery up a bit. Nice day out here. Wanted to go and have a game of golf actually, but I'll have to put it off till tomorrow. Hopefully the rain stays away. Interesting using, being able to come out here and record a video very easily, just using a smartphone, little speaker. Pretty easy these days with technology, right? And it's something that I wanted to discuss with you, which comes from a writing task 2 from the IELTS. I've had some students ask me, they want to be able to prepare not just for the writing, but to be able to just get ideas of what to talk about or what to write about when they are doing this writing task. And it's something that a lot of students, especially when they're younger, you're looking at 20, 21-year-olds or, mid-20s, that they are interested in these sort of topics, but they don't discuss them as much as older people probably would. So I'll just read the topic for you. The writing task is, some people fear that technology is gradually taking over control of our lives, while others think that it has led to many positive developments in all aspects of their lives. Technology. Some people think it's a good thing, others don't. It's hard because it's become such an important part of our lives these days. Smartphones, most cars these days, you can go and have a look at all the technologies that have come through. I don't think that there's any part of our life these days without technology, right? So I think the easy ones to poke fingers at is the use of screens. I have a daughter, she's 3 years old, she uses YouTube. Good thing, bad thing? Yeah, I think it's pretty good. You got to control it, but we try not to put her on there too much. And then you go to the other end of it, where I was listening to Elon Musk talk the other day about Neuralink, where you can actually put something, you cut a hole in the back of your skull, you put wires in there, and you're able to control things with Bluetooth. So they were talking about being able to communicate with people without actually using our mouths, just being able to read each other's thoughts. Is that going a bit too far? Probably. It's probably getting a bit out there, but a lesser sort of extreme example would be the use of credit cards. These days, the world's sort of going towards a cashless society. Again, it's more convenient, but the amount of information that sort of everyone has their hands on, I think that's the main thing that a lot of people are worried about, is the data. They know all your information, you know where you've been, tracking. And they're probably listening to me talk right now, not that they care, but people just feel a little bit violated by that, right? So I'm going to read an answer to this that someone's written, and we'll just have a look at the ideas that they bring up. So, although technology has brought many benefits to our lives, it has some drawbacks, like entering into people's privacy, which has become a cause for concern for some people. It is true that due to advances in technology, our privacy is increasingly violated, with our personal details being constantly exposed in public. Take, for example, cameras which are found in the UK on the streets, in shops, or in different premises. So this part of it, they're just talking about CCTV. Everyone's being monitored. They're not too happy about that. People will argue that, if we have this, then we have a safer society, and if you have nothing to worry about, why would you actually care if someone was watching what you were doing, if you weren't doing the wrong thing? Another party says, however, besides these drawbacks, there are numerous advantages resulting from technology in various aspects of the life, namely in education, banking, security, or employment. For example, these cameras found at the corner of the streets are used to tackle criminality. So like they're saying, they're sort of pointing that this is making society safer. You can exchange emails, photos, or videos. They can go even chat, which was not possible in the past. That's a good one for me. When I first went to Japan, I was 21, which is only a few years ago, maybe 2 years ago. No, not really. It's about 20 years ago. The internet wasn't so common. It wasn't. You had to go to these weird internet cafes and actually pay money to use them. No one had smartphones, so it was more difficult to actually communicate with people. And when I went there, I had to write letters to my mum. Hey mum, how are you going? 3 months later, she'd write back, I'm good, how are you? So these days you can, talk on these video conferencings and send messages and photos, and you just seem so much more connected, right? So basically the main points they're showing here is that the privacy is an issue, but they have made our lives a lot more comfortable, more convenient. So just a few ideas for you that you could write about. I'll put this script up on the site and you can have a look at it. But this will be a topic that we can discuss together, and I want you to be able to express your ideas about this, because everyone has a different idea, and that's okay if it's a little controversial, you like it or not. But yeah, send me a message, and I've got some classes set up where we can get together and we discuss these things just to get some more ideas, because these types of questions are fairly common in the IELTS, and it's just getting ideas in your head so that you can go and you can write them down on paper, make it easier. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.